Hello everyone. In today's video, we're gonna visit Britannia shipyard. This is the museum where they used to make the ships in the past in the 1900s. And this is the building that the people used to make the ships and send it into that inlet there. There's also numerous buildings on the side here where the people who are mostly shipbuilders, they would rest there so then they can build ships. It's basically like they sign a contract to build the ships and stay there. And without further ado, let's go look in there. And just like I said, these houses are Chinese bunkhouse, visitor center, and there's administration office, and there's washrooms with those signs there. And here's the house. Look at this. The beds are so small. Oh, and not to mention there's those ancient skates there. This is the building where the people live. This is just personal stuff. And since they are immigrants from Japan, there's a really nice looking fan and that really cool looking turtle ceramic stuff. And those are and there's a little mallet duck sculpture. And here's the kitchen. There's the those it's a scale and teapots and some really nice old cabinets. And this is a old stove. It basically has those pots where they cook stuff. And over here they have this thing. It looks like a sink for washing your clothes, but in reality it's to wash your dishes. And this is the dining table. And this is the garden of flowers. And look at this. There are some nice looking flowers peony, foxglove, red, yellow rose. I want to say that the foxgloves, they're poisonous. You don't want to eat them because it can stop your heart. But here's the weird thing about foxgloves. They're used as heart medicines because they will restart your heart if you're in cardiac arrest, something like that. I just want to say that sometimes there are swans here. One time when I was young, when I went to Stevenston, I was stretching my hands and the swan just swam over and tried to bite my hand, thinking it was food. And then the dog was sitting on the edge of the pier, and then the swan tried to bite the dog's tail, and then I had to warn the owner. Swans, they just want to taste everything. Oh, this is the visitor center, and this is the little water reservoir. Sometimes there would be ducks, mallet ducks swimming in there. Let's go into one of the more houses and see what it's like. Oh, look! They're playing that you know, ancient record. I kind of like the music. It fits. And there are like some typewriters right there, and photos of like people who might have lived in this house. Over here, there's like a table where people eat. Yeah. And there's some like scones and like a little toy box for kids to play, and like a dollhouse.
I'll end up having to live here.
And this is like the cupboard area where they keep all like the utensils and
probably the better place of all the places.
And you know, kettles and
you didn't have to share with a bunch of other
cups.
guys.
Yeah, you know, especially even
this is the place where like some of the shipbuilders who are like men, they live here and they would drink and play poker, I guess. Because, you know, like, back in those days, it was like a big social thing. Oh. And there's like a furnace where they like heat things up, keep things warm during the winter. And there's a place where you also do the laundry and hang your clothes for drying. And there's the bed. It's basically a twin bed because this is where house people live back in those days. And a nice looking suit. Right now it's like low tide. You can literally see the sand. Yeah, but when it's high tide, the water like floods all, and you cannot see the sand. These look like apple tree, but they are just like a really young fruit. Like they're not gonna ripe until fall. The next thing we're gonna do is go up to the bunkhouse where some of like the cannery labor people who worked in the cannery like lived. Like, and then slept in those bunk bed houses. Let's go up. Here it is. This is where like the laborers from China, they would play mahjong. And there's like cabinets full of alcohol, some steamer, and this is where they steam their dumplings, and some fine china.
At this point, this is the real one, right? This one is original, and the other ones are replicas. But yeah, that's actually the size.
but still small.
Yeah, and even it's short, but also very thin. So you'd have to be very thin yourself. And
I'm telling you, those bunks are like really small, and you know, like it's so small because the people wanted to save money on lumber, and they didn't care like if it's gonna be like tight like that. And besides, those people in the past, they were very poor and they don't have enough to eat. So, and I bet that they probably put their feet up right there.
but they survived. But yeah, it's very impressive. They survived, and they
And you know,
came back.
there are like a few bunks. Like there would be 100 men who would sleep in this building, and it would smell like fish because you know they were like fishing and it smells. And then this is like the place where they sell seafood, caught seafood like crabs, prawns, and other things like sea anemones. Oh look, some salmon. 我希望这次我们出去能打到。I'm trying to keep it low as possible. Oh, look! This is the inlet where you can see that island over there. And that island over there, like I have seen like eagles living there. Wow.
Viu B เหรอชื่อ